We have another amazing matchup. We have one of the biggest favorites of the entire tournament, Fennel from Japan, the current Japanese champions that just destroyed everything in Japan over the last few months, going up against the winners of Mexico. Champions of Japan against Mexico, which is also a very strong region. So two very strong regions, both champions in their, in their own region. So this is going to be a great matchup. Fennel first picking Leafeon. We have a Blissey. We have a Mew now being played with stacking. That's a rare Mew. Fennel is very aggressive though. They're very strong, like only one Pokemon. No front, no tank. Just we fight. And meanwhile on the other side we have two defender. Actually, I feel like the Mexican team comp looks very, very good. Except for the Sylveon, I would have rather have something else. But that comp looks very, very solid. Okay, this should be an absolute bang of a matchup. Mew actually changed out the special specs for XP share, which is, I think, quite good. I mean, we need to have at least 2 XP share. So that's gonna be fine.
They get their level 4 evolution there. You've just tried to get
now, Mew has fallen off a lot. Mew's S tier in the right hands? No, Mew's not S tier in the right hands anymore. In the right hands, Mew's maybe like A- or B+ tier in the right hands.
Yeah, immediately. This is going to be a
the characters has fallen off a lot though still. But on average, I would say it's B tier. And I got hate for saying Mew's B tier, which I think, for the average player, B tier is quite generous already, or not? If we talk about the average player, like 99% of the player base, and me rating Mew in B tier, I think that's actually quite like a good placement. Might be even a bit too generous, you know?
However, online. Mean look onto that Leafeon to go
and like in the good hands, it's I guess A tier, yeah. So. And I got hate for putting Mew into B tier already. That's what people hate. Like said my tier list is terrible because I put Mew into B tier. Oh, we see only Bitter Blade. I'm quite surprised not to see ever Psycho Cut. I mean, both are good, right? Both Bitter Blade and Psycho Cut are both great. I thought we were also going to see some Psycho Cut. Especially with like Blaziken, Leafeon, that defense threat is huge, right? But Psycho Cut also feels amazing.
This has allowed Fennel to go and dunk in some points in the bottom half. They now have the lead at 52.
This is a good reason why we didn't see so much aggression early on. We're going to continue to see a little bit more.
Yes, he Jack. Of course he has. This is going to be the first time, like, if Fennel destroys this right here, they're like, it's scary. Again, they're big favorites to win this entire thing. They were called champion slot, and they were destroying everything in Japan. And they're already, picking up the pace fast. Picking up the pace very fast.
But it looks like they're not going to go and circle around there. They're going to put all of their efforts up in the top half, just trying to secure these Swabblers for themselves.
They do manage to get quite a bit of it. Not going with the Solar Blade, by the way, for Lucapo, which is going to help with them with farm quite a bit when they get those big AoE packs that they can farm. But right now, there's a poor little Bunnelby getting farmed by basically 9 members of this match. But now it's time for them to turn on each other. We're going to see a big
what is he talking about Solar Blade? I'm confused.
Big KO.
Did he say Solar Blade? But he has Razor Leaf, or did I miss here?
You do not want to take that fight, especially when you've got kind of an over-leveled set of brawlers on the side of Fennel.
Look, it was all in a distraction for that Blaziken to go
and
secure themselves that Reggie Rock. Is this going to give them the
they're not going to fight it. They're just scoring bot lane. Solar Beam? Oh, he meant Solar Beam from you. Okay.
Are they going to be able to
that makes sense. But it doesn't make sense because no one is in Solar Beam early game.
They're in a world of their own right now.
Mew there was going for a hero surf and unfortunately got killed partway through, but there we go, the Revenant Ren coming in immediately be able to take
but they're so fast, so aggressive.
And the rest most of the members of Fennel are running in, trying to get some more KOs. They are going to be picking up at least the Trevenant as well. The continuing chase, their mobility is so high. Frank looks like probably the next one to go
sliced.
down. I mean, you are pretty tanky as that Sylveon,
but
not tanky enough as Tona's going to get a 3 KO streak
Bitter blade,
and allow
guys.
the team to push for this top tier 1 goal zone.
Yeah, that is massive. Being able to pick up 3 of those KOs. We already have 3 level 10s on the side of Fennel. And
they're not gonna tank, like the final fight could still be difficult. Like Charizard Unite, Cram and Yant at the same time. With how squishy Fennel is, it's going to be scary if they don't fall too far behind.
That's why these teams have so much respect for each other, but it is starting to run away. And with the brawling nature of Fennel's comp,
it's definitely still like it's far from being over.
Until you catch up on level, and there's just not an opportunity to do that. You can see the farm is being taken on both sides so efficiently that there's just no way to just go back, try to catch up. Oh my goodness, the wood hammer with the eject button, and that's going to be a big catch up, but so much damage on every member of TIBURONES ROJOS. There, we're going to see Unite from the Charizard. It's not going to matter all that much. They're getting burned down immediately. Mew's going to be
okay, they still get ace anyways, but like, you know, there's some signs of life.
Donlux is going to have to run away. They cannot.
They still get ace anyways.
They've been pushed.
Yeah, never mind. I mean, you know, I mean.
Holy moly, that was a
I mean, like, you know, like,
and now
you know.
they're going to have all the space in the world to secure themselves another basement Reggie.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, Current can't do anything but just go and try.
That's right, you know. Dive Hurricane is very good.
Looks like they're going to circle around and try and take this Reggie a Leafeon.
It's actually quite meta right now to play Dive Hurricane.
Oh, they might. But,
I also underestimated. I played it a few times, and it's very nice.
It looks like the Regieleki is going to completely go uncontested to TIBURONES.
Just play a bit differently than Air Slash.
Defense against it. Still, that's going to build a little bit of space. They do manage to catch Yume out and stop them from returning. They should be able to get that KO. A little bit of experience, only a level 10, not the biggest thing in the world, but every little thing matters when these teams are as close as they are. Tone,
it's probably, yeah, I know it's very good actually of a bit. You can also like Dive Hurricane people out of position easily. I mean, if the Mexican just presses ultimate, they can easily win, but maybe they're too far behind.
Oh no, I'm sorry, there was a little bit of support in there as we're going to see Tone go back in trying to catch Donlux on that Cramorant. There's a lot of CC, but still manages to find the target, while in the meantime we're going to see one more KO coming out from Leafeon. So Lukepo going to take up Frank as well, and now only one member left for TIBURONES ROJOS. It was looking so good for them, but the turnaround.
It's just Unite move after Unite move constantly from both of these teams. However, Fennel have just locked in their third basement Reggie for this match, being that Regirock, and it looks like they're going to try their luck at breaking this top tier 1
It's scary.
We do have the members of ROJOS jumping on the pad, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too late with that.
Again, they have good Unite moves, like.
We also did see.
If they fall too far behind, then it's scary.
Late there at the 3-minute 10-second mark, they've got to make
and
sure
the
they have
XP is not looking out too great.
And unfortunately, just wasn't able to defend that goal zone like they wanted. So not many targets left for Fennel in this match, and with only 50 seconds left.
But this final like stretch,
they're going to be farming a lot. Roy,
Fennel just doesn't have a really good front line.
Quite effectively.
He's just going it away.
As we're going to see a lot of Fennel go down for this final, second to final objective song. We'll see a Regieleki as well. They're going to be taking that uncontested.
They have 14 Leafeon now.
Regirock just to go and given that speed.
Imagine losing to 0 tanks. I mean,
going to be a little bit more tanky. However,
if you just run into your opponents, it doesn't matter what you play, right? If you have 3 melees in a Blissey, you still kind of frontline.
To see whether they're actually going to let this just walk on in for free, or whether they're going to go and defend it. No, it looks like they just want to hide in the tall grass and.
It's funny how this XP share Mew is higher level than any other Mews, like, usually are. He's level 13 on XP share Mew. That's higher than people who play without XP share. That's quite funny.
From above, they said, okay, we're not going to take that. Let's wait. We know where their positioning is. We got to make sure that we have the upper hand for this. And Mew is going to be able to poke for the start of this fight. Make sure that, we get a little beans in there. That's going to take about half of Donlux's life already in one hit. And now they've got to sit there and.
But like they can't really do Ray. Like it's they have to just engage.
The first move.
Yeah, it's just that.
Just gotta engage, man.
Combination, chipping out so much HP. However, Cramorant was able to retreat back to base, get that full HP underway. But the thing is,
they're running out of time.
The ball is in
they're running out of time. Big overheat.
Oh, he's a great overheat
And Charizard's just gone. They have to block it. But this just already bought so much time again. I mean, what? They can't do anything. They can't even walk in.
I mean, they're playing really
Being blasted. They have to play check into overheats.
Allowing themselves to get picked off, but the problem is they need to take a risk. They need to put themselves in that position now. There's only 55 seconds left.
They have to do something, like, yeah, just, I don't know, I mean, just run in.
They've got to make
yeah, Charizard just running in now, there we go.
Uniting on the back line onto that Blaziken.
Prime versus Unite. Cerulege might be gone.
Very useful. A lot of Unites being used on the bottom right side. Tone getting very, very low, but
That's
managing to get out. Getting a lot of healing with that blade.
Yeah, but you can't be scared if you're this far behind. But Ray's going down, Ray's going down, Ray's going down. Fennel gets it. Fennel gets it. GG first game.
Yeah, and there is
most comps, quite honestly.
Fennel first picking Urshifu. Is that going to be a Surging Strikes? Looks like it, right? Yep. So far, unless he changes items, we have again the XP share. MEW, and we have a Garchomp now. First Garchomp we see today on the main stream, at least. Fennel's comp looks very scary. Wait, but now they have 3 XP share. Someone has to change. I guess it's gonna be a normal Mew now. Oh, it's gonna be, okay, it's gonna be double stacking Focus Band Umbreon for Pewee, whatever you say his name. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, no, Tech Bait, Focus, Razor Claw, Umbreon, okay. Can the Mexican team come back?
Yeah, TIBURONES ROJOS, they're going to be on the purple side this time around and
can
on the orange side.
They come back?
Experience share, the light bulb is above the head. So I'd say they're going to prioritize that coaching maneuver this time around instead.
I mean,
hey, what are they saying?
I guess so. This is really going to be cool to see. I mean, of course, you don't have to be able to specifically heal or shield or anything like that to be a supporter. We've seen plenty of great Pikachu supporters going in for that steal. And
did they not know that Mew had XP share last game?
But, yeah,
I guess so.
The idea of a support Mew is so
yeah, they had it last. Oh, what? Umbreon, huge.
Effective and gain all of its moves. It's like.
But they don't know that he had it last game.
Kind of owns a lane, which is really
cool. Pewee? Focus Bed? He's just destroying them. Oh my god, the damage Umbreon. Oh my god. Jeez.
Not a second KO for Fennel there.
Right, but I mean, hey, getting anything is good early on. We saw in the last game it was very, very.
Is MEW just level 1 invade meta? I don't know, man.
And already being able to get the KO is quite.
I mean, Earthquake, Ice Fang, MEW's fine is really not bad at all. Oh, I feel like this.
So we do know now for sure how they're going to be playing.
This Umbreon's so strong, man. Does he play Snarlo attack base?
Oh, barely gonna get
Snarlo
away.
wish.
But hey, look at that. We see a little bit of extra.
He's playing attack bait, of course.
They may want to try and steal later, or at least force them to take now.
Yeah, I mean, I like playing all-round Umbreon for sure.
Texas not able
so.
to out-secure them, grab themselves a speedberry, and they are on.
Star seems better here.
Frank this time on the Cerulege.
I mean, both are great, but yeah.
A bit of assistance, but realizing it's a little bit too late, and so we are going to see the score.
Which is also quite crazy with a stacked attack rate, so. But they have enough healing.
But last game at this point in the game, they were at 0 points. So
Umbreon had last time I checked. Umbreon had Wait, Razor Claw, and Focus Band. Last time I checked. Yeah, it's now. Well, maybe changed the round still.
Yeah, you gotta take that side of Rise or side of Hooper.
Yeah, Charizard is meta now.
Was able to use their Ice Fang there. It's stolen berry. Charizard ends up getting taken on down. However, Piloswine also ended up getting traded off here as the reset from the Hooper.
Charizard is meta, instantly just runs into the enemy Flux and goes down.
That Cramorant using that surf, they were almost going down in that surf. They had to put on their flippers and swim out of it because that was very scary. But of course, a great, well-timed Hooper portal is everything you need.
Exactly.
Vemo check.
Time them perfectly. Try to get those resets. However, those birds did end up getting wiped.
They only have 3 level 8s.
We still have.
I mean, Fennel is scary.
We have Umbreon who's able to secure.
This Garchomp is having a terrible time.
Before these first objectives spawn.
Yeah, that's going to be really important. But they didn't have to back up. They are a little bit low, and that's going to be a big issue. So
I saw him picking Gyarados. People are picking Gyarados all the time. I guess it depends if the team likes to play it or not. But Gyarados is one of the most played Pokemon this World Championship so far.
But they're doing a great job of trying to solo haul. They've got the support there.
But didn't get many shields. He's actually gone. Oh, nice scoop as well. Okay.
One more here. Can you take down Masha?
Wow, that was just, yeah.
lot of great KOs.
They're back in the game.
And of course, a ton of points.
They're trying to do math and they do it perfectly as well. Holy, that Mew just got obliterated, man.
Probably not necessary, but you know what? You just got to take it on down, get those points in. But the thing is, even
absolutely
though
obliterated.
they were able to break that tier 1 up in the top path, Fennel were able to go and maximize that bottom path. It's still 100.
Okay, only 2 points behind. We have a game.
So such a close match here.
We have a match.
We have another member going down. Hooper, back to the Pokemon Center for you.
A lot of KOs.
We have a match.
Definitely been a
but we don't have a Garchomp yet.
by Fennel. We'll see if they can try to take this fight now that Hoopa has to come all the way back. But they're going to push him way into the Flux Zone. That is super far. Going with the Unite, of course, you're not going to have to worry about getting slowed down.
Man, they're so aggressive. They just don't care. They're so aggressive. They're diving the second goal.
For a second goal zone here. Like,
oh my god, man.
That's going to be 3
and they get away with it.
Rojos,
every time you think like the Mexican team has a chance again, they just get crushed.
That second goal zone, even more now. They're looking really close to taking that down. We're only 5
Blissey saved Sheeple so hard and just able to win. Okay, it could be big comeback KO. Yeah, that's nice. Scoop. Chomp. Not enough chomping. They still lose 2 in the end. I mean, Garchomp got good experience though, at least.
With that advantage, it's just a matter of resetting, seeing whatever wild Pokemon is on the map.
I love seeing aggressive teams.
That's about to spawn in less than 10 seconds.
Only problem with being aggressive is comeback experience. It's easy to donate over. That's the only problem. It is so easy to just donate comeback experience. Oh, Garchomp, he gets it. He's huge.
But this fight is going to continue, even with the assistance of the Regieleki. Tone's coming in with that Charizard from the back, and be able to pick up the KO
Swine. He's still, he doesn't get him. He's trying so hard to go for the Urshifu.
Okay, they're taking a really long
time to do it, but
he
doesn't get it.
The double KO plus the Regieleki. While I believe they're also taking potentially the bottom Regi.
That is one slippery bear there. Lucafro was on such low HP. The fact that they were able to get out of that and a steal from the Mew, the Reggie steal, as you would call it. So 2 objectives for that side.
Yeah, great stuff. So yeah, what I was saying was that the big spikes are being hit right now by TIBURONES ROJOS, but then immediately they lose 2 big fights, which is really
Pui just doesn't care.
The level lead is gigantic.
Oh, Pui. I don't know how he's actually pronounced.
Pui, 13, and the highest on the other side. Oh, we actually just hit 12, 11, 11.
You know what?
Oh, he cancelled Crumb Unite with Charizard Unite. Yep. Thanks, Riot, for these buffs. Charizard just cancelling Crumb Unite. Nice. Awesome.
To 381. This is absolute madness here.
I am loving. I mean, there's still plenty of time to see it, but this support Mew and what it's done is really able to control the path and control the early game. And we've just had TIBURONES ROJOS have to play from behind.
Yeah, the Memo Swine, I don't know. I mean, it can get 1 chain CC on someone. And it has a good early game, which matters a lot, right? It can invade, it can like defend the jungle.
Get there first, and what are you gonna do about it? And honestly, the answer is I do not know. As we're got about 100 and I don't know. We've got a really huge.
Yeah, imagine how many people would flame me for making a MEW XP share video, which I kinda did with Jake, right? But you already know that people would be like, don't copy what Chris does. Don't.
Regieleki is the next objective these teams have their eyes on. So close to that final stretch, as well as they're shredded on down, Chef.
People already mad when I posted like XP share Espion. They were already mad. Even though it's literally the same thing.
But it doesn't even do damage, maybe? Regardless, there was nobody there to follow it up.
Like XP share, there's 3 attacker that XP share is good on. Well, maybe 4, but 3 is like Espion with Psyshock, Pikachu, and Mew. And then maybe Ninetales.
One more time on that Hoopa.
Those are good XP share attacker.
Away from Rayquaza spawning as they even get the tall grass check.
Yeah, they have the
Mammoth tried with the eject button for the coaching. On Shen, nah, I wouldn't play it on Shenmue though. That sounds kinda lame.
Swine trying to make their way up into that top path. I mean, we have Garchomp who going.
Garchomp is going to Ray. Oh, his Unite got cancelled by Charizard. But it's gonna kind of turn into a flip. But it's getting wiped. They're getting absolute. Oh my god. Yeah, Fennel is the team to... Yeah, guys, they're scary. Oh, this team is scary. 2-0 for the Japanese champions. Fennel first picking Urshifu. Is that going to be a Surging Strikes? Looks like it, right? Yep. So far, unless he changes items, we have again the XP share. MEW, and we have a Garchomp now. First Garchomp we see today on the main stream, at least. Fennel's comp looks very scary. Wait, but now they have 3 XP share. Someone has to change. I guess it's gonna be a normal Mew now. Oh, it's gonna be, okay, it's gonna be double stacking Focus Band Umbreon for Pewee, whatever you say his name. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, no, Tech Bait, Focus, Razor Claw, Umbreon, okay. And the Mexican team come back.
Yeah, TIBURONES ROJOS, they're going to be on the purple side this time around and Fennel on the orange side.
They come back.
Experience share, the light bulb is above the head. So I'd say they're going to prioritize that coaching maneuver this time around instead.
I mean,
hey, what are they saying?
I guess so. This is really going to be cool to see. I mean, of course, you don't have to be able to specifically heal or shield or anything like that to be a supporter. We've seen plenty of great Pikachu supporters going in for that steal. And
did they not know that Mew had XP share last game?
But, yeah,
I guess so.
The idea of a support Mew is so
they had it last. Oh, what? Umbreon, huge.
Effective and gain all of its moves. It's like,
but they don't know that he had it last game.
Kind of owns a lane, which is really
cool. Pewee? Focus Band? He's just destroying them. Oh my god, the damage Umbreon. Oh my god. Jeez.
Not a second KO for Fennel there.
Right, but I mean, hey, getting anything is good early on. We saw in the last game it was very, very.
Is MEW just level 1 invade meta? I don't know, man.
And already being able to get the KO is quite.
I mean, Earthquake, Ice Fang, MEW's fine is really not bad at all. Oh, I feel like this.
So we do know now for sure how they're going to be playing.
This Umbreon so strong, man. Does he play Snarlow attack base?
Oh, barely getting
Snarlow wish.
But hey, look at that. We see a little bit of extra.
He's playing attack bait, of course.
They may want to try and steal later, or at least force them to take now.
Yeah, I mean, I like playing all rounder Umbreon for sure. So Snar seems better here.
Frank this time on the Sarah.
I mean, both are great, but yeah.
Bit of assistance, but realizing it's a little bit too late, and so we are going to see the score.
Which is also quite crazy with a stacked attack rate, so. But they have enough healing.
But last game at this point in the game, they were at 0 points. So
Umbreon had, last time I checked, Umbreon had Weight, Razor Claw, and Focus Band. Last time I checked.
Fennel is going to be completely controlling the 8-minute
yeah, it's
spot
now.
in the center, and
why we changed the still.
Yeah, you gotta take that side of Fries or side of Hooper.
Yeah, Charizard is meta now.
Was able to use their Ice Fang there. It's stolen berry. Charizard ends up getting taken on down. However, Piloswine also ended up getting traded off here as the reset from the Hooper.
Charizard is meta, instantly just runs into the enemy, Flux Song goes down.
That Cramorant using that surf, they were almost going down in that surf. They had to put on their flippers and swim out of it because that was very scary. But of course, a great, well-timed Hooper portal is everything you need.
Exactly.
Vemo check.
Time them perfectly. Try to get those resets. However, those birds did end up getting wiped.
They only have 3 level 8s.
We still have.
I mean, Fennel is scary.
We have Umbreon who's able to secure.
This Garchomp is having a terrible time.
Before these first objectives spawn.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be really important. But they didn't have to back up. They are a little bit low, and that's going to be a big issue. So
I saw him picking Gyarados. People are picking Gyarados all the time. I guess it depends if the team likes to play it or not. But Gyarados is one of the most played Pokemon this World Championship so far.
But they're doing a great job of trying to solo haul. They've got the support there.
But didn't get many shields. He's actually gone. Oh, nice scoop as well. Okay.
One more here. Can you take down Masha?
Wow, that was just, yeah. They're back in the game.
And of course, 800 points.
They're trying to do math and they do it perfectly as well. Holy, that Mew just got obliterated, man.
Probably not necessary, but you know what? You just got to take it on down, get those points in. But the thing is,
absolutely obliterated.
They were able to break that tier 1 up in the top path. Fennel were able to go and maximize that bottom path. It's still 100.
Okay, only 2 points behind. We have a game.
So such a close match here.
We have a match.
We have another member going down. Hooper back to the Pokemon Center for you.
A lot of KOs.
We have a match.
Definitely been a
But we don't have a Garchomp yet.
by Fennel. We'll see if they can try to take this fight now that the Hoopa has to come all the way back. But they're going to push him way into the Flux Zone. That is super far. Going with the Unite, of course, you're not going to have to worry about getting slowed down.
Man, they're so aggressive. They just don't care. They're so aggressive. They're diving the second goal.
For a second goal zone here. Like,
oh my god, man.
That's going to be 3
and they get away with it.
Rojos,
every time you think like the Mexican team has a chance again, they just get crushed.
That second goal zone, even more now. They're looking really close to taking that down. We're only 5
Plus he saved Sheeple so hard and just able to win. Okay, it could be big comeback KO. Yeah, that's nice. Chomp. No, not chomping. They still lose 2 in the end. I mean, Garchomp got good experience though, at least.
With that advantage, it's just a matter of resetting, seeing whatever wild Pokemon is on the map.
I love seeing aggressive teams.
That's about to spawn in less than 10 seconds.
Only problem is being aggressive is comeback experience. It's easy to donate over. That's the only problem. It is so easy to just donate comeback experience.
Oh,
Garchomp, he gets it. He's huge.
But this fight is going to continue, even with the assistance of the Regieleki. Tone's coming in with that Charizard from the back.
MEW Swine. He doesn't get him. He's trying so hard to go for the Shifu. Nah, he doesn't get it.
Double KO plus the Regieleki. While I believe they're also taking potentially the bottom Regi.
That is one slippery bear there. Lucapro was on such low HP. The fact that they were able to get out of that and a steal from the MEW, the Regi steal, as you would call it. So 2 objectives for that side.
Yeah, great stuff. So yeah, what I was saying was that the big spikes are being hit right now by TIBURONES ROJOS, but then they lose 2 big fights, which is really
Pui just doesn't care.
The level lead is gigantic.
Oh, Pui. I don't know how he's actually pronounced.
Pui. 13, and the highest on the other side. Oh, we actually just hit 12, 11, 11.
You know what?
Oh, he cancelled Crumb Unite with Charizard Unite. Yep. Thanks, Riot, for these buffs. Charizard just cancelling Crumb Unite. Nice. Awesome.
To 381. This is absolute madness here.
I am loving. I mean, there's still plenty of time to see it, but this support MEW and what it's done is really able to control the path and control the early game. And we've just had TIBURONES ROJOS have to play from behind.
Yeah, the MEW Swine, I don't know. I mean, it can get one chain CC on someone. It has a good early game, which matters a lot, right? It can invade, it can like defend the jungle.
Get there first, and what are you gonna do about it? And honestly, the answer is I do not know. As we've got about 100 and I don't know. We've got a really huge.
Yeah, imagine how many people would flame me for making a MEW XP share video, which I kind of did with Jake, right? But you already know that people would be like, "Don't copy what Chris does. Don't."
Regieleki is the next objective these teams have their eyes on. So close to that final stretch, as well as they're shredded on down shift.
People already mad when I posted like XP share Espion. They were already mad. Even though it's literally the same thing.
But it doesn't even do damage, maybe? Regardless, there was nobody there to follow it up.
Like XP share, there's 3 attacker that XP share is good on. Well, maybe 4, but 3 is like Espion with Psyshock, Pikachu, and MEW. And then maybe Ninetales.
One more time on that Hoopa.
Those are good XP share attacker.
Away from Rayquaza spawning as they even get the tall grass check.
Yeah, they have the advantage.
Oh, Mama tried with the eject button for the coaching. On Shen, nah, I wouldn't play it on Shendu though. That sounds kinda lame.
Trying to make their way up into that top path. I mean, we have Garchomp who going.
Garchomp is going to Ray. Oh, his Unite got cancelled by Charizard. But it's gonna kind of turn into a flip. But it's getting wiped. They're getting absolute. Oh my god. Yeah, Fennel is the team to. Yeah, guys, they're scary. Oh, this team is scary. 2-0 for the Japanese champions.